was like, since I'm in it, I'll tell you guys when to see it, but you'll see me in a G-string, so just be prepared.
I was gonna say, we gonna see all you anyway, so.
You gonna press start soon?
We gonna see all you anyway, so.
He did.
Shit!
That's where it started.
He did.
Shit! That's where it started. Okay.
That was your computer. Damn it!
You
I thought it was mine. I was like, fuck, I gotta go turn it off.
don't have a computer.
You have a pooter?
I do have a computer because it's the one that runs all this shit.
It does?
Sometimes, if it feels like it. On a good day.
No! Gibraltar's. That's so funny.
I just like to imagine that's the entire country of Gibraltar.
Yeah.
I overcorrected a little bit. I overcorrected again. Oh, no.
You bitch. That wasn't nice. Where'd my little party
That
guy
was
go?
I know, I just had to get in the eye of the... Oh, I remembered. Okay, cool.
What the fuck does he... Do you have any idea what he's talking about?
No, I have no clue. Good luck. Oh. That's I don't know. I don't know if that's what you're thinking, but I have an idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bitch, I can help you.
I hope you...
With what?
What's up?
Trying
I
to
would help
commit
you.
suicide?
Suicide.
Jump
yes.
on this sewer slide. Jump on this sewer slide. Oh, maybe I should fix...
That's okay. Welcome to the chaos. That we're trying to get ready.
Here we go again.
Here we go.
again on my
Here we go again.
Let's tell Sonya what I discovered earlier.
Huh.
Hey, so you remember the thing that I have that like has all the microphones going into it? What'd you do if I told you that it hadn't been updated in years and was wildly out of date and has a lot of settings that might actually help us fix some of the audio issues that we've been having?
Hey, at least you did it while they're not here. Because if they were here...
Oh god, that's dead.
Sir. Love that.
So you guys want to hear how I think I broke my curse?
Can't
Yeah?
my feels.
Every time we play now, and I line up my dice in the tray, I put them all so the one is facing up, so that nothing worse can happen.
Aww. That's stupid.
Superstitions.
Oh god, buffering.
Buffering.
Are you getting separate texts?
Oh yeah. I got a single text. Gonna beat your ass.
Oh wait,
Oh,
There we
God.
go.
Ah!
Ouch.
So it's a joke at karaoke. I clap as loud as I
A
can.
carry jokey.
Everyone take it. Everyone take a D100 of sniking damage. That would be. That would be 89 damage, please.
That do be
I
how you
died.
DM though.
Hey, what do you mean?
You heard me.
I've been telling everyone my favorite thing that you've ever said to me was, "You're evil."
You are. You're
You guys see the quotes that I put in the Discord?
Yeah, I did.
There was one that Landon had that fucking sent me.
I don't know. I'm so full of hilarity.
Who's we or something like that?
Yeah.
Who's we?
Okay, so my verification code for my Twitch login for my computer.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Was 666. And I'm like,
You are in my game.
that's a bad omen.
Oh man. Okay. So, are we ready? We gave the notification that we're on. So are you ready?
Oh, it was. What's this wee shit?
Yeah.
This is wee shit.
Did everyone get a notification that we're on?
Yeah.
I'm already streaming, so it wouldn't be
You're already streaming?
on the stream.
Oh, got it.
I'm also on the stream.
My phone's logged into the Twitch, so I can just do that. So I don't know.
Good.
Okay. What's this weeb shit?
It's not on me. Oh wait, sorry.
Okay.
My previous notes fucking sent me.
Good morning. It's your friendly neighborhood DM, Caine Harrison.
Front of my ass.
And to my left, I have.
My name's Adam Hollis. I play Boldaius Halfheart.
My name's Landan Stocker. I play Gale Ringfeld.
You're up, bud.
I'm Crowe. I play DeGale and Darkcloud before.
I'm Garrison, and I play Zanis Verora.
Mira.
Mira, you're a part of this too. Get up here.
We have
Show them the
we have
sacrifice.
a rat.
Come here.
Sacrifice!
Cool. So,
There's Mira.
She's good.
and once again, I'm your boy. And I play everyone they don't. So, my question for today
We'll go.
is. I'm getting a lot of no's in chat.
Is it because Mira's here?
It might be because of what I said. I'm not sure.
Oh. Oh, got it. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Yep.
Alright, I was like, what am I doing? Thank you. I will continue. What would be if you guys were all, like, if there was, like, a friend group of everyone involved, who is that guy? Like, if you had to, like, other than intellectual, because that's a cop-out. But, like, if you had to be like, this is that guy in the group. Oh, like, he's the funny one. And, oh, he's the hot one. Or, oh, he's the biker dude. Like, he's like, yeah. Like, if you had to stereotype your character into the real world, and you all somehow became friends. These
Player. Excuse me? Sorry, you're a flower.
You know, I was gonna say yourselves, but sure.
Fast.
Go for the throne!
Coming for me at the gig?
Lord.
Not 7 minutes into the cast.
Human gloom.
And it's Playa. Thank you.
Okay, so I was gonna say yourselves, but call out someone in the group then, sir.
The idiot, but he's actually a nerd.
I was gonna.
Oh, so just my role in real life?
I was gonna say the edgelord.
I threw that at him already.
You literally ride an edgelord.
Okay.
I don't know.
In honor of Yamcha. Okay.
I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with it, just saying it. It's a joke. Someone, okay. Sir? We'll pass for now. Sir?
I said he would be the edgelord. Or are you wanting mine?
Your choice. You know what, your choice. Fuck it at this point.
Oh.
Everyone needs a title. Give a title.
I would say Gale is probably the doofy one.
The doofy?
He's doofy. He's just a little doofy, you know?
Is he like Kelso from that 70s show?
Yeah, he's just like he's almost all there, but then like some things happen that he's just like he cannot relate to people on that level. You know what I mean?
Got it.
A little bit detached.
Okay.
The doofy one.
The one that's not all there.
Senior Doofman.
It's Doofenshmirtz?
Super short.
Doofenshmirtz.
Okay, sir. Who did you say? What was the Playa? That was it?
The player.
Okay, sir. You sticking with edgelord?
Oh yeah, I'm sticking with edgelord.
Okay. Did you figure one out?
I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Okay, so we got the
I
Playa.
would call him the meathead.
Oops.
Yeah.
So we got the meathead edgelord.
Fuck it.
Then we got the doofy one, the one that's not all there. The playa, and then we have.
Oh, I have no fucking clue what he is.
Are we sticking with edgelord? We have two
I think
edgelords.
edgelord is-
We can have two edgelords. I was just. Meathead edgelord.
Yes.
So I guess for now, this is the last time I get to do this for a while. But yeah, Vigil would be that bitch. I think Vigil.
Why does Vigil still get to be a part of this? I'm fucking done with Vigil shit.
Oh, you think you're done with him? That's cute.
Vigil's the fucking guy who meets a different friend and then just completely ditches your group.
Yeah, he's the sir.
Nothing.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my setup. Okay.
Can I help you?
Alvar was just the dick. He's just the bitchy one.
He
Is
was.
he the biker friend?
He's the biker friend. He's the biker.
biker
It's me. Would you like to share with the class?
No.
Crowe, would you like to share with the class on Garrison's behalf?
Fuck.
Okay, here we go. Here's one. Bubs would also be the doofy one, the one that's all there. But I think Bubs is like the high one.
Oh yeah,
He's the stoner.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were getting
We got
like
into 5 rounds of combat and he didn't know.
Yeah, we were getting our shit kicked in, and Bubs was just
He's
like,
like,
with his doofy eyes, just two different directions. Just
why do you feel like why does it look
not
like
a thought in
Lion
that
King
knowledge.
thing? I just-
It's a sacrifice.
Nah.
Surrender.
You know
All
the
right.
game where
Okay,
you just-
so that was a chaotic intro. That capped the normal chaos
Can I
meter.
move this for
Yes.
the clinking sound?
Yes, you can. I was
Um,
gonna do it as soon as you came back.
so let's dive on back in. So going back into the world of doom and gloom.
I'm scared.
Should be scared.
Is it still our nighttime meeting with?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes. So last we left off, you had met the Tao genie, the Earth genie, Gan, who came to you as you reached out in a ley line, and approached you as you were reaching out for any sort of help. Quickly became fascinated with your group as you guys were all recovering from a very, very dark moment in your group, as a little octopus boy followed you. Nigiri, is that what we established his name was?
That was Unagi.
Unagi. So Unagi has now kind of established his role as the man between you and Trelaka. Boldaius got a gauntlet of crystal, a crystalline glove in which empowered him in many ways, and realized that Unagi was the one who killed him. And so,
Well, domination was mine, and I'm starting with him.
and so, what did DeGale do again? DeGale went to bed, I know at some point.
He tried to go to bed and then was woken up, or didn't really fall asleep, but went to go.
Oh, you went to
Where
grab
he went.
the dagger and met the person who kind of did some stuff, spurred that dark moment, and you made a tiny hut and went to bed.
Yeah.
But were quickly woken up as Gin was brought to the group, and as a token to establish a great relationship and a favor from him, a copper dragon scale was given to him. And in return, he will grant you all one favor. It's not a wish. He established he's not that kind of genie. You figured out quickly that he runs the, what is it called?
The Iron Crucible.
Yeah, the Iron Crucible. Yeah. And so as we dive back in, Gin is just waiting for you all to come up with an answer. So, what do you want?
Do we have to cash in this favor now, or can it be...
I mean, I'd rather it be now, honestly, but, I can make it work, I guess.
I'd like to bank that wish.
You know, you can't, like, call on me at any point. Like, our relationship will not work like that.
Okay.
So it could be, like, far and few between. You could not get the chance again if it's, like, for a long time. And you're heading into the thing. As he points towards the darkened forest, as you see like red eyes appear all over, some like lightning bugs, some will-o-wisps, just like a dense fog is permeating the ground. It's a spooky jungle.
I will pull out my bow, and could you somehow lace the string with anything you like? It seems useful.
Grabs it. And he turns it around towards where you knock the arrow. And he starts like actively like rubbing the front of it. That I counterspell. I don't know what the actual part is called, but wherever the arrow gets knocked, and he hands it back to you. As he hands it back to you, you notice that the front seems to be almost like this mercury, where it's like constantly moving, and it's like silverish. Yeah, you have that now.
Appreciate it.
You're not gonna ask what I did?
Nope.
They might feel it might be a good idea.
Fine. What does it do?
Do you shoot the arrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Shoot one of my regular arrows.
So shooting the arrow, roll me a perception check. I guess everyone can if you really care.
I think that would be-
I'm interested.
19.
My curse is not going.
Wow.
What'd you get?
No, natural one.
Oh. So you got
got a strong start
So
to
you
the
got
night.
you got a what's the total?
5.
So it's a +4. So you got a critical success. Congratulations. You figured out one of the powers from the glove. All your natural 20s will now be 1s, and all your natural 1s will be 20s.
Damn. That's interesting.
Bring the curse back, baby. Bring that curse back.
As the glove has noticed your struggle with fate, as the world constantly beckons you towards the nether realms, you somehow
I don't know how
keep
to feel
fighting.
about this.
And through that fighting, anytime you score a critical failure, usually, it's a critical success and is treated like a 24, essentially. Where your natural 20s will be 1s, everything will be the same. So it's not inverting the dice, it's just the critical success and failure. Make sense?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I was like, you did get that. Your face got
I
it.
got an 18.
Okay. And then you got a 19?
23, my bad.
I totally thought you were fucking
12.
with me for a second. I was
12?
like, what?
Okay. So you just kind of see the arrow shimmer. You notice that the arrow gets empowered. Like something like circles through it really quickly, but he's loosing the arrow so quickly you can't like fully comprehend. You feel the Quicksilver, the Mercury-esque Quicksilver.
Alright.
I know damn well you didn't interrupt me. Anyway, it starts to shoot throughout the arrow and sits on the arrowhead. You actually being a vampire, on top of it, as soon as it gets empowered by this like silvery substance that you also see, you almost hate it. Like you're not like stepping back from it, but it's immediate like alarm bells in your head. As he starts to tell you, so I mean, if you run into any supernatural, as you strike the tree, nothing really happens. That'll defend you against any supernatural threat. It can take down just about anything now.
I'll walk over to it and I'll try.
And you pick up the arrow, looks like a normal arrow.
Keep that away from me.
Oh, Professor. You want this away from me too? This also has silver on it.
It's not as potent. That's like, yeah, it's a knife, keep it away from me, but it's not as near, it doesn't give you that same alarm bells, it's just like, gross.
Yeah, I don't really like that, but keep the other shit away from me.
Trust me, I don't plan on killing you anytime soon.
Likewise.
Sweet.
And then I just look at Zanis, and then look away.
I don't know what I did to you.
Great, Genie. Would you consider something that would add to my defenses? Based on this last battle, I am hilariously easy to hurt.
What would you like, sir?
Do you have any sort of armor that would fit me, or you think would be suitable?
Hey, Boldaius, do you still have that armor that you... Hey, here you go. Hey, look at this, and...
I just grab it, because I just have basically had it... I didn't really have it on this whole time.
But you're still attuned with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just toss it at you.
Okay. Thank you.
So this breastplate, essentially, is what he's throwing at you. It's very, very shiny and pretty.
Thank you. What does this do?
You'll figure it out.
Would you consider amplifying whatever this is, sir?
That's... He's like starting to look at it, and he keeps gazing at it, and he like zones back out. Or clocks back in. How about something else? And he like, oh, sorry.
I'm gonna pull out my dulcimer and be like, how about this? Can you make this better, or do you have any bardic instruments?
Grabs it. And he starts to like kind of like turn it around, look around. What is a dulcimer played with? I don't know.
Fingers or a pick.
Cool.
It's kind of like a guitar.
I knew what it looked like, I just didn't know how it was played.
Very carefully.
So he just hands it back to you, and he goes, and snaps one of his teeth, hands it to you, and it's like formed just like a pick.
This is remarkable. Thank you.
Yeah. Have fun with that.
Ba-da-ding.
So as you do, you now have the thaumaturgy spell
Oh, heck yeah.
at all times whenever you're using the dulcimer,
Okay.
but only when you're using the dulcimer. Do you have the thaumaturgy spell?
I mean, it's a cantrip I can use.
But do you have it?
No.
Because, okay, cool. All right. I was gonna say if you have it, then you can change that. But essentially, it can work. You can throw the sound around. It's a lot more manipulative, as almost the rocks around, and as soon as you go ding ding ding, the rocks and everything start to like jump with you, like they vibrate the ground, like it's extra bassy as well.
Sweet.
It just amplified everything. So you'll have advantage on intimidation and performance checks with a dulcimer.
Perfect. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Anything else?
Are you still banking on your favor?
What do you want?
Well, he's already got one thing from me, and he said he'd do something else because the first one was kind of easy, but I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I cannot figure out what it is.
Roll me. You've had roll me a d20. Get above a 10, and I'll tell you.
18.
You were on a ley line.
Uh-huh.
You know he's a very high-level caster. There's a very, very strong possibility that he could get you to the Feywild through that ley line.
Well, how about that?
Because you did say he would give the message, but also there's a really good chance that if there's a ley line around, he can definitely get you there and maybe cause a small rip that wouldn't, decimate a country or countryside.
So, obviously the communication thing.
Yeah.
Is there any possibility that you could just open up a rift to the Feywild where that
Oh,
line is?
I could do that. Roll an insight check, please. Everyone can roll an insight check on that.
Yeah, no shit.
12.
19.
5.
He's very excited. Like that's a lovely idea to him. He's very up for it, and seems very honest and forward about it. What'd you get?
6.
6. Same thing.
19.
You get the feeling there may be decimation. It would be on a much it's hard to tell, but this is somebody who's in charge of a portal to the elemental plane of fire.
Sure.
And he's protecting it at all times because there's a bunch of things that you've heard from, especially since it's one of the elemental planes, and being a bard, you just understand that if he's guarding that, one, he's very powerful, extremely powerful, but also he's probably battling people day in and day out.
Sure.
Or keeping the peace.
Okay.
So him being very excited for it means, and what you know about the situation, would make you believe that he probably would be using it to hurt people. But it may not, yeah. Just leave it at that.
I think just based on what I value, I'm probably not going to say anything about that because I'm more interested in letting it just kind of happen naturally than fucking with it.
Okay.
Dude, I'm well versed in what opening a portal can do.
No. I'm just saying, what he said, he just seems upfront and honest. He doesn't seem to be.
That was a very quick yes. So,
Yeah.
so this is just gonna be like, a lot of people are gonna die if you do that, aren't they?
People? No.
Living beings are going to be slaughtered.
Arguable.
You're avoiding the question.
No, I'm answering. Done it twice now. What are you trying to get at?
Can you open a portal without full-on genocide?
Well, yeah.
Will you?
Yeah. Why would...
How many people will die if you open a portal?
People? None.
How many things will die?
Double digits?
Can we get that down to a 0?
You're helping me out by letting me do that. Just saying. Alright.
My man can't be connected to it.
Long story short, there's a lot of excess. The Iron Crucible's a shit show. There is the elemental plane of fire is actively pushing itself into my plane and causing vortexes of lava and all sorts of stuff like that. So if I can divert some of that energy, I will be happy to. There are also things that are constantly flowing in, like fire giants, salamanders, a bunch of creatures that are really like fire. Not a huge fan of fire. It's hot, it's uncomfortable, I don't like it. So what I would do is just divert some of that energy, just get rid of some of the energy that's from that portal. Honestly, it's a win-win-win. Win.
It feels like the Feywild is wildly losing in that situation.
What? No. What do you mean?
Does it not get pushed to there? How does this work?
That's for me to know, you to find out.
No.
It's not gonna hurt the Feywild. If I was strong enough to hurt the Feywild, I wouldn't really be afraid of your friend, now would I?
You make a fair point.
I do. I'm a noble genie. I'm noble as shit.
Feels like your personality has wildly changed in the last 20 minutes.
No?
You were way more chill earlier.
But now I'm excited. Because now that's a great idea. Because I like where your head's at. And I'm in business mode right now.
Okay, I need to consult with the... What? No?
No.
No?
No.
I've not been here long enough to. You make your own decisions.
God damn it.
I just had a question. Where did this whole genocide thing come from?
It was contemplated for one night.
No. What do you mean by genocide? I'm confused.
Like, if you take a rift to another plane and then try and swap it to go to a plane that... another plane,
Yeah?
it, like, blows up the plane that it was going to.
It doesn't blow up the whole plane.
But it blows up a lot of shit.
I mean, yeah. It's not enough for genocide. Define genocide.
Question: how much do you care about the air element? The air elements plane.
Oh, well, I mean, without them, I don't have a plane, and without me, they don't have a plane, so they're necessary, but honestly, they irk me a lot of the time. But, I mean, they have their uses. They're cool, I guess.
So,
yeah.
From that, what he was trying to get at is that there is a portal, possibly, top of the S-wall. Do you know about that one?
I do now.
I don't know actually the rest of the story to that. So.
I was low and I was trying to get to the Feywild, and it was brought up that I could possibly use that portal to get to the Feywild, but it would wreak havoc on the people on the other side of the
Okay, well, did you look inside the portal to know what's over there? Because it could have just been a bunch of nothing.
No.
Because what I'm blowing up is essentially a barren wasteland where only monsters live.
How are we feeling about it now?
It's not like people. Like I said, it's not people. If I had to rate their intelligence on a scale from like 1 to 20, it'd be like 5. Accumulative. Average? Average. Because I wouldn't want to fuck with any.
I feel like you're all for destruction at this
Look,
point.
if I don't fuck, if I fuck with the noble genie from Fire People, they mad at me. So, that would not benefit me to hurt actual living beings over there. Wouldn't be very noble of me. I'm just saying.
If I can somehow get leather off of whatever the dead monsters are, sure, fuck it.
That's what you care about?
Yes, work over.
What do you care about? You just seem to be throwing yourself willy-nilly into every situation.
Oh, yeah, like the guy who trespassed.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly like the guy who trespassed.
I'm gonna point at your scar.
I'm gonna point at the octopus.
He waves.
Figure something out real quick. Something else. Figure out what the fuck you want.
Can you give me another one of these?
So figure something else out.
I told you?
Yes.
I actually have never seen that crystal before.
So you can't do it?
I don't like that. How about this? You can use magic, right?
Yeah.
What if I changed that? Made it better. You look like a very angry person, and that exudes emotion. How about I help you out?
Go on.
So I learned this from an old, like, I don't know, it's like, it's definitely a lost practice. You down for it?
A little more detail?
You won't have to rely on music anymore. Your strength will guide you.
I just take the bongos and chuck them over the edge of the cliff.
I'll miss hearing those bongos.
You see
I
Bubs
wasn't good at them anyways.
reach out and catch them, and the bongos are now around Bubs.
Are they slowly?
No, they're just vibing. They're just chilling. For now. You can get an update on that later. Okay, so you checked it?
Yep. I wasn't good with them anyways.
Alright, so you're done?
Sure.
Cool. Just give me your hands. And then he reaches over, and then...
Cake.
Yeah, we can do that. And he reaches out super quickly and grips like an iron, like you have never felt pressure, like you got slammed by the tentacle of a kraken.
Mm-hmm.
This is more immense pressure, but it doesn't do any damage to you. As your body starts to twitch and like almost expand, like your muscles, like you get like the most insane pump going on of all time. Every muscle is like excessively pushing itself, and then all of it slowly feels like it's going away until it gets to your fingers, and then you realize that your fingers have almost morphed into a stone that has a lot of like ridges in it. So like these like your finger pads. And then he lets go. You drop to your knees immediately.
What the hell was that?
Oh, congratulations. For the first time in about 7 millennia, a Ripper Barbarian's on this plane.
One more time.
So you will no longer be a bard. You lose your levels in bard. You are now a level 5 barbarian. You will get the subclass of Ripper, which is a spellcasting subclass for barbarian. And I will send you the things.
I know this is from now again. I like this.
Oh, is this the one that you roll the D100?
No.
No. Oh,
Caine is bringing back that subclass.
I remember this now. I forgot. I remember this now.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
So.
This is cool as
explain-
shit.
Yeah. So, he'll explain in game so that he knows. So, essentially, you now have the ability to, rip through reality in like a fun way. So those pads on your fingers, they're actually going to allow you to grab reality itself. And while you're,
I want to try.
you try, and you feel tension as you like start to grasp on nothing, but you can't pull it. So, fun fact, you can only do that while you're raging.
Huh.
So you have to be very angry and using all of your strength to do this. I mean, it's limited to like conjuration and evocation magic as you're actively taking something from somewhere else, ripping through reality, and using that spell. It's gonna take a lot to get used to, but since you cast spells before, I figured you'd be fine. And by the way, it does hurt you. So whenever like you do cast a spell, you'll take damage equal to the spell's level. And then for you, you'll also roll a d12 on top of that. If it's odds, it doubles the damage. So for you, it's half caster levels. So look at like Paladin or Ranger. You get those spell slots. And then you can only choose evocation and conjuration magic. And there's a few other things, but as of right now, yeah. And I just sent you what the progression is for levels. So, you feel insanely powerful right now. Power is like exuding from your hands, and the gauntlet is only like, it's actually calming you, but like a very powerful calm.
I'm shifting my shoulder with a Nagi on it away from me.
So, do whatever modifications you need to do. We'll probably, Crowe, you can do custom classes too, right? Subclasses? Because I know there's an option for that.
Yeah, I can
Okay. I can work with you on that.
figure it out
Yeah.
at some point.
Because I've made one before, but yeah, anyway. So, we'll work on that. So, for now, I'll send you a few other things. So, alright, so it's you, and you. Cool. If you need me, don't.
Oh, are you just gonna... I didn't know that we had officially come to a conclusion on what you were gonna do with the...
No, I'm opening it.
Well...
Here we go.
Oh, wait. Was that not I'm sorry. I apologize if you need to say yes to the deal, so I need you to say that, so. What's going on? What's the holdup?
I don't care at this point. I mean,
Nora, do what you want.
Well, we might have a psychotic murderer chasing us, so this might not be for the worst.
I mean, to be fair,
we're already.
I'm taking most of the blame for this because I'm doing it.
No, I meant a guy his brother employs.
Oh, right, Carrick.
Oh, question. Would you happen to know anybody that he would employ? Or could you find out? There's this really fucking creepy dude that he employed that didn't know how to smile.
Describe him to me?
It's from Ulfheist.
Human?
Yeah.
Well, if it's who I think I am, if it's the ghost of Ulfheist, then...
The fucking what?
So there's an old tale that's like, I don't know, it's like 50 years
I
old.
get the feeling that most of these old tales that I keep hearing about are wildly accurate.
You know, with your luck, probably. So basically, there's this guy. Oh wait, you said yes, or is?
Yes, just do it.
Oh, thank God. And so you see him actively relax and like chill out. Okay, so essentially, the ghost of Ulfheist is someone who couldn't, or was either employed by whoever's in charge, which there's a fog, like a mist that like it's super difficult to permeate. It like for me. So there's stuff going on in the middle. That's why everything gets pushed out. And anyone who is unfortunate enough to see flickers of themselves in the woods falls to the ghost of Ulfheist. They're said to see a human male, seemingly kind of old, but very, very, axe murdery. That's kind of like the...
That's him.
Yeah.
So if he's not in Ulfheist, that means that he possibly doesn't...
He's in Haven.
My brother's forbidden to leave the island of Ezma.
But I don't think that guy is forbidden to leave.
If he... I wonder if he has to stay there for a certain... Because if Kira can't leave, that means someone's got him by the nuts. And
It's
that's...
the benefactor.
Yep.
Okay.
I know it's true because he had every opportunity to kill us as we were all leaving that island and he could not chase us.
Okay. Then maybe he can... It can... I don't think he can follow.
The ghost either?
I don't think the ghost can follow. Because he hasn't been seen around in, like, years.
Well, Kirik was going to send him to escort us to Ulfheist.
Do you know if that was his plan the whole time? Or if he was lying? Sounds like he's been lying to you guys a lot.
That's true. I get the sense that he might have been...
It's hard to say.
I mean,
he
he
might
could...
have been feeding us what we wanted to hear.
Could be confined to the bridge. I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, I can try and find out, I guess. But I mean, if he's got the benefactor holding him by the nards, hope you're on good terms with the benefactor, I guess.
I think we are. I don't really know. We were supposed to go and meet him after we did all these things, but point to the corpse. He was supposed to take us there. That's obviously not going to happen.
We took a few detours.
Got it.
Which we were told was okay.
Well then, I can try and find stuff out, but I have no clue, to be honest. Yes, as you see Bubs is like tugged on like the genie's like vestments, like his long coat.
Bubs, no. What are you doing?
Can I play these? I don't know. He tugs again. Can you help me play these? Pats him on the head. Then you start hearing boom 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 boom, and he just starts drumming away and just walking away drumming to himself with like the same skill you had.
I'm absolutely gonna like follow him with my dulcimer. Like, I'm joining in. I'm
The
ready.
ground's like quaking a little bit, and it's like like club vibes.
I love that. I love that.
But yeah.
Absolute vibe.
Alright, now on a personal note. When
Yeah.
you open that portal, will they send people to check that out?
I mean, of course, but like,
How long do you think it'll take for them to get there?
it depends where it opens. I don't get to choose where it opens.
I thought you said you did because you said it would open where there were only monsters.
No, I said I would use the energy from the fire plane where it's only monsters. Remember?
Oh!
Because it sounds like you've done
Okay,
some
got
research.
it.
You know,
Okay,
if I
now I
take the
understand,
energy,
yeah.
excess energy, you can just.
Because
I'm also
very
not-
strange process.
I'm also not taking the entire portal because it needs to exist. I'm just taking it and making it smaller, so it's gonna have a little bit of a backlash on that side, which could hurt some of my people, but nobody's gonna die.
Okay.
The people I have on that, if they died to a portal, they shouldn't have been working there anyway. Just saying. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go do that. And he just walks off to the thing.
I follow him.
Okay. What do you guys do? You're still excessively tired.
Go to bed.
Can we not go to bed before we do this?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can wait.
Well, I don't need to sleep.
I can also open the portal and just sit there until.
We all almost died today. I'd rather get a little rest before we do this.
Got it.
And he did die today, according to Alvar.
Sorry for your loss. And coming out of the forest, you hear gung 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 gung. Whee! As Himawili appears from the forest.
Oh, right. I forgot to introduce you to the last member of our troop. Himawili like matches him in height right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, pretty well. Oh, hello. Hi. He's pretty. Thanks. What's happening?
Oh, we were making deals with him.
Is he gonna wish?
I what is up with? He just points at Bubs and Himawili, and he's like, "Okay, is this like?"
He is already. He's been. I point to Himawili. He's been with us since like the beginning.
We need to make
Like
his
the first
wheel
day out.
a lot bigger.
He has to make the
Is it?
deal.
He will.
Can I?
Yes.
I'm assuming if, as long as he wants to make one with you.
Sure. Why the hell? That. What I got is well worth it. Fine. Okay. Can I have a soul? Excuse me? Yeah, I've heard they are cool.
The baby boy!
I hope you're writing everything down.
Oh. Like, there are little flecks of ink splashing me on the face. Because I'm like writing so furiously.
I can. You. He's fucking with me, right? Like he's.
No,
wish
absolutely not.
I wish you.
I'm not kidding you. He had a stare down with Vizala. And when he did that, he was like 3 inches tall.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a soul. And so whenever you're ready for the portal, I'll handle that and this at once, so I don't have to expend anything else, and I can prepare and do some research. What can he do right now?
Be a big fucking robot.
Got it.
He has killed some things.
This is true. He also has a tendency to just run at things with his sword out like this.
Okay.
Oh yeah, then he has the waypoint thing.
Show him your waypoint.
Yeah, put an arrow facing south.
And a minor illusion. Actually, it's much bigger. His projection's a lot bigger now. But it's like a 10-foot bright-ass neon arrow going south. And then you see it actually change and go towards the center of the kind of country, or like where you would what you would assume would be the center of the country, based on maps.
Why did it change direction?
I thought this is where we're going next.
Okay. I was just confused.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get some rest so that I can get ready for that. Because I'll need to channel. And he looks over to the clearing. That. So, if you need me, I'll be in the moon. And he goes over to the little spot, the clearing. That's like, is that half a mile away? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over there with him.
Okay. What do you guys do?
Go to bed.
Go bed?
I go bed.
Go bed?
I already went to bed at a reasonable hour, so I feel like I'm probably gonna follow him.
Got it. It's still like 2 a.m.
Maybe I go to bed then. Maybe take a little sleepy poo. Take a little nap.
Cool.
I'll probably try to start memorizing some of my writings.
Got it. And what did you do?
I go bed.
You go bed? Alright.
Long rest.
I go bed.
As you follow him, is there anything you'd like to say to him, or what are you doing for the night?
I will just pick his brain about the different planes of existence that he knows of. As long as he's okay with it. If he's
Roll me a persuasion check. How good are you at semi-small talk?
Better than I thought. Wait a minute, don't I have... Hold on.
And the difference between him, you have proficiency in it because beguiling, right?
Is that what beguiling influence does?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then it's a 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
So you notice now that he's not in his business mode and he's chill again, it's easy for him to ramble and get onto other subjects. So you have to guide him back in a nice way so that he's still in a talkative mood. You kind of use some, much to your distaste, you use a lot of tactics that your dad would use.
Oh, God.
In political.
Disgusting.
Yeah. But you don't use them fully because you're not manipulating him. You're just trying. So you just don't know how to small talk. And the only person you've seen do it very well is him.
Conversation.
Yes, you're just steering the conversation instead of manipulating it. And so, do we need to turn on the light?
Is it
Because
really dark?
you guys are super grainy and bright, and you guys are dark. I'm gonna turn on the light real quick. See if that fixes it.
Probably won't make it worse.
And I'm a little dark
That's
too.
better.
And let's see. It did fix it. Holy shit.
Huh. Wow.
Wow.
I think the camera was probably working too hard on you guys because it was getting the backlight from you guys, so it was focusing on that. And you guys had a darker background, so it brightened that up. Huh. Look at me. So I mean, what do you want to know? Because he can give you a rundown. You've also read about them in books. It's just you get general knowledge, and he can give you. I mean, obviously he knows a shit ton about the Earth plane, but other than that, it's just he's well knowledged.
I will ask a lot of questions about Nemea's role in.
You quickly find out she is. So, this is my world, so everyone else can fuck off. She is a part of the Seelie and Unseelie court. Because of the role she continues to play in her glade. She's not outside of their reach because they're immensely powerful, but she's almost like a mercenary for them. Whoever has Nemea on their side usually gets what they want out of it. We know you, and do you know anything about the Seelie and Unseelie court?
Me personally, fuck no.
Okay. So you would know that the Seelie court is basically kind of bringing order to the Feywild and like as a very much nurture, where the Unseelie court is nature, where the Unseelie court is all about survival of the fittest. It's about causing chaos and bringing things back to their animalistic nature. You know that the Naturalist Order is a super insane sect of the Unseelie court's interests.
All right.
And because he's traveled to the Feywild quite a bit, so you would know like these things. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, I'll just spend all night talking to him about that stuff.
Okay. And so at one point he's basically kind of tells you that he does need rest because what he's about to channel is a lot. So he will need to like stop talking about it. So for the rest of the night, you just reading.
And picking Unagi's brain about.
Got it. Cool. You realize that Unagi doesn't know nearly as much as you want him to.
Gotcha.
And also that he's about to leave too. Whenever Gin wakes up, I'm outie.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I'll still be here, but I'll be right here. He points to the wrong side.
Okay.
He goes back to the conversation, which he tells you a little bit about Trelaki. You just know that he's kind of a dick. So when you go to bed, you get visions. You go to bed very exhausted. Like it was a very exhausting day. You've had a roller coaster of emotions. A lot of new people. After losing new people, making up sort of with Zanis, which is like a big step for you. And as like you're kind of like thinking about these things going to sleep, things replaying in your mind, what you could have done better, what could have been something else, something you could have done to prevent any of this. However you want to deal with that goes, you can decide. But whenever you fall asleep to all of these racing thoughts, you wake up to those 4 lights, womp womp womp, vibrating. Once again. This time moving, almost in 2 circles. Almost like a yin and a yang, but 2 of them. And, yeah. And you see a pair of angel wings on 3 of them. And then beside you, you see the old version of your boy, of Vigil, standing beside you. Hey.
Hey. Try to like touch him. Like,
You touch him, yeah.
okay.
I see you got the feather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye. What's it the other for?
Oh, so those are, my brothers.
one without the wings of our.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. Alright. And.
Well, 3 of them are my brothers.
One of them's a dick.
They're all dicks.
Oh, cool.
But that one, and he points on the one on the end, and the one on the end is brighter than the rest of them, and it'd be impossible to tell until he kind of points it out. But you realize that behind it, it leaves a trail. The rest of them, they leave like a light trail, where it's like if you're looking at a light and it moves, it's just that like that shift. This thing, however, almost seems like it's dropping things behind it. Like raindrops, kind of, but it's all light.
Yeah.
Except that one.
And what's wrong with him?
Her.
Her. Sorry. What's wrong with her?
Well, let's just say the gods are not dead.
I know that.
Mm-hmm.
So.
We have to set them free.
How?
Well, you are on your way. With Alvar dead, now we can start working on this.
Okay.
He will have his time for retribution, and he'll probably come back. Probably pissed, and he'll try to kill me. But hopefully he learns from this and has some sort of redemption. Because I really hope so, because I do miss him, even if he was a dick to me. And I am sorry for putting you guys through all that, but I can't. I couldn't sit by. But anyway, with him dead, we can free her.
Okay. What's her name?
Sultania.
Sultania.
Yes. You know this as the Lady of Tears, the country Siltandi is named after.
Yep, I remember. That's why she's crying.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah. She used the last of her power to create a large water source for everyone through her tears and some other things that I can't reveal right now. Just because I can't tell you guys, because if you know, then you're in a lot of trouble and you're not ready for that. You need to go and figure out who you are before you can figure out how to save the world.
Sounds perfectly accurate.
But you have me with you now, at all times.
Yeah.
As long as you accept that. You know what that means, right?
Mm-hmm.
Means I'll always be with you if you accept that. I'll do my best to protect you.
And I'll do my best to serve you as much as I can.
Well, then hang on to that feather, okay? Because, yeah, this will be fun.
Looking forward.
If you ever need to talk, I'm here, and I'll use this voice too, because I prefer this one. It was a lot of fun being a fairy.
I'll probably still think of you as Vigil. Since
That's fine. You can call me Vigil. I like it.
Cool.
Anyway, I gotta go. You're doing all the right things. Hopefully, we'll be able to reach out to your friends soon, because there's a lot of stuff going on, and I know they're mad at me, and they deserve it, and I deserve it, but you all are very necessary at this point. You're all in the thick of it, so thanks for staying on my side.
Of course. We do have a pact now, so.
We do now. You said yeah. All right. Well, good luck. And he kind of skips away. And as he skips away, you will now be level 4 Ranger and level 1 Celestial Warlock.
The last thing I'll do before Mike dreams, and I'll walk up to Satonia.
So you can't will yourself any farther, but they are closer. You feel like you're taking steps in the right direction. Especially as you take a step, you feel your forgiveness for Zanis and like the things you did to continue pushing forward and trying to do just things allowed you to step closer. You being a good person is allowing you to be closer to these things.
I'll look at the other three as well. I hope I can meet you someday in person. Maybe.
The one without wings stops, sits for a second, and just whoom, 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 whoom. The one with tears kind of floats behind and almost kind of envelops it, brightens it, and you see like almost like shimmers of wings, like trying to apparate, and they just don't. And then she goes away, and then they start revolving again. And this time in one big circle. The three are in a big circle around the one without wings.
Gotcha.
So you will wake up. And that'll be morning. As we skip to you. Do you normally dream?
No,
No dream journal?
not anymore.
Which is good. Because you still get nightmares. And as you are maybe in a memory, you're in a dark place.
Okay.
Shadows are constantly grabbing at you, trying to pull you down. You feel like you're chained to the room that you're in, the completely dark room with just shadows. As in an instant, you're on a stage, you're in front of people, there are lights coming down, some sort of magical influence shining down, and you look behind you and the shadows are still holding you down. And then you look out to the crowd, which is anytime you've ever had this sort of nightmare where you can't perform, you get stage fright. You feel like everything is closing around you and you can't do anything about it. You see the people that you've been traveling with for a day-ish. And you see them each have their own shadows as well. But they're a lot different. One is wrapped in tentacles and almost completely crushed, while another one seems to have claws completely surrounding him of all shapes and sizes. And then you see one that has blood, almost like a giant bloody mass of like liquid holding him down. Each one of these people seems to have their own burdens that they carry. Roll me an insight check.
That is a 19.
With a 19, you get the feeling that if helping them's gonna help you find your answers. Maybe not your justice, that's soon to come. You always feel like you can ask for help. You always feel like if you do though, something else will show up that you don't want to. You get a strong feeling that everything around you is a lie. You're not seeing the world as it needs to be seen. There is something skewing your brain and your opinion, and you don't know what it is. There's some internal struggle going on, and it feels like there's an external influence amplifying it, but you don't know what it is. And as you kind of start making a move for the first time, fighting through your stage fright, you awaken. And then we'll get to you. As you all will actually wake up at the same time. Fun fact. You're a baby again.
Oh, great.
You're covered in blood. You smell something decayed, nasty, gnarly, absolutely putrid. Like, enter your nostrils. And as it does, you look back to the temple where you grew up, and it's absolutely horrid. But as you look towards where your mother came from, it smells like, and there's no other way to say this, but it smells like freedom. It smells like your sense of self. Whatever that means to you, whatever that scent is, it's in that direction. As your brain starts to go backwards through her travels, through her carrying you past Etchwall, through Enlisaville, through Ulfeist, you see a path that has long been lost and discovered and lost again. Something in your brain channels towards this wood, this dense jungle. And you see a large figure in shadows, red mist surrounding him, standing atop of what looks like a tower. And you just hear him say, "Home, son." And as he does, you snap back. All three of you awaken at the same time. Fully rested. You all have your long rest. As instinctually, you all snap awake. Like, straight up. Almost like something pushed you up.
Did you feel that?
You all felt something too?
Yeah.
What was that?
You guys have dreams last night?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Strange.
So we're in like a forest, right?
You're in Lehman's tiny hut right now.
I would have been in there with him.
You wouldn't have been?
Would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's like the safest space, and the only reason that anyone would be outside of it is if they're with the fucking noble genie.
Yeah.
So
there's no.
you recognize the threat of the forest, jungle.
If that was some kind of outside force, it would have been very powerful. Nothing should be able to get through my tiny hut. Shut up, Gary.
As you guys all snap up, you see Hemawheely's like cramped inside as he's kind of like balled up because it's 9 medium-sized creatures, so him being a large creature doesn't fit great, but there's not that many of you, so he has room. And then you see Bubs just kind of like patting at the bongos. Seem to be patting all night. It's very rhythmic and soothing.
Did you
Smooth
sleep,
jazz. What?
Did you sleep?
Good morning.
Good.
Bubs, did you see anyone in here?
No, it was just us. But I was asleep.
So you were asleep, but you could see?
What?
You were asleep, but you could see?
See what?
That there was no one in here but us?
I get the feeling.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Okay, thank you, Bubs.
Anytime.
I would like to leave the hut.
Okay. Do you allow him?
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and dispel the hut.
Okay, yeah.
And we're in like a rainforest kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's like a rainforest.
Okay, where is the tallest tree around me? Does it look like? Is there like a tree that looks like?
It isn't. You can't see the top of these trees. Like you can, but it's hard to tell which one's the tallest because they are immensely tall.
Okay, I want to try and walk up the tree.
As you approach the tree, you recognize this feeling inside of you that sits like stomach drops to the floor as soon as you take a step in towards this place. Your glove drives you, but your stomach and your instincts are like, this forest is bad news.
Okay. I just want to go up to the tree.
Okay.
So like just right on the edge.
Okay.
And I just want to climb it.
Okay.
And try and see if I can see over any trees.
So you just start walking up it?
Yeah, just
Cool.
like walk right up.
So you two see him just start stepping up the tree.
Does he do that often?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Boldaius, how are you doing that?
You know, just put my hand up in the air like I heard you and just keep going.
It takes you a minute, but you get up there.
Can I see over any of these other trees, or am I just in
You can kinda ish. It's
tree cover?
Yeah, it's giant canopy as far as you can
Yeah.
see. And then it goes into like some rolling mountains. It's pretty. It's very pretty. In a very, very like Tim Burton like creepy way.
So the pathway that I saw, is there any way that I can just kind of see in that direction, see if I can see this tower?
And that's what
Not
we're going for, right?
visually. You get the feeling your glove could guide you. You get the feeling your instincts might be the best way to get there.
Okay.
You calm down?
Well, I kind of want to play around with this for a minute.
Okay.
So, me being Boldaius, I want to just kind of go to like a thick branch so I don't snap the fuck out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I want to hang from it upside down.
Okay.
Alright, Naruto.
I was gonna say, we're really just doing the whole episode, aren't we?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, you find a very, very thick, strong branch. And it keeps you up as you hang it upside down.
Keep concentrating your chakra to your feet.
And I just kind of like, I'm up there and just kind of grin and just kind of chuckle a little bit. And just find a lot of joy in this thing that I never knew I could do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start making my way down.
You guys are seeing Boldaius smile, just pointing that out. It's really high up there, but you can just see it. He has very, very white teeth. Very, very shiny teeth.
Reality just start fucking breaking around him as the fucking smiles.
Maybe.
What do you suppose he's up there for?
He's climbing down now, so I guess we can ask him whenever he gets down. He's smiling. Mirror.
You hear barks in the distance. One last one. So you reach the bottom. As the werewolf is barking at you.
Stop that.
I'm so sorry. It's instinctual, I guess.
He has the hiccups. That's him having the hiccups.
Interesting.
No.
Shoot him out of the cannon.
How? First off. Never mind. Why are you smiling?
I just never knew I could do that. It's pretty fun.
What was your reason going up there?
I wanted to see if I could see it.
See what?
The tower I saw last night.
In your dream?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's what we should be headed towards here?
It feels like home.
That's as good a reason as any. If you'd like to find it, I'm happy to help you.
What he said.
Hemo Wheelie walks over. Hi.
Hey, Movie.
Where we go?
Did you see the tower?
No, I couldn't see it.
Do you think you could find it though?
You know, I've never been to this land, but something in this glove tells me that I probably could.
Okay. I'm going to cast Speak with Plants.
Okay.
I'm going to find probably the oldest looking tree around here. And
Okay.
yeah,
The wisest tree.
Yeah. Yeah. The thickest tree you can find on the edge. Got it.
Yeah.
Thickest with 2 C's.
Mm-hmm. And it's got a lot of rings. There's a lot of C's.
So I am going to cast it,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I can talk to plants now.
Cool.
So I'm going to ask this mighty.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
God damn it! I hate it here. Damn it!
We've heard nothing but bad things about this forest. I don't.
That is a natural 9.
Plus,
Nothing.
yeah, you don't have anything to your wisdom.
Mm-mm.
No.
He's gonna yell.
I know.
As you hear all of the trees in unison screaming at the top of their lungs.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
But then it stops in an instant.
Are you okay?
Are you talking to the nearest tree?
The old one, yes.
Yeah. What did you say? Are you laughing at me? Chocolate. I didn't ask to be born.
No, I heard you screaming. Are you all okay?
No, it's the scariest shit in here.
What is going on?
Everything.
What do you mean everything?
Too much for these old bucks. I said stop laughing.
This is not the character.
It's okay.
This is Lando laughing.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh god damn it!
okay, my friend he had a vision of some kind of tower. Do you know anything about this?
Holy shit, the tower!
Yes!
No, I got no idea.
Do you need any help right now?
Yeah.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I need water.
Yeah, I have some water. Do you want to just like on?
No, it's a fucking rainforest. I don't want
I'm
water.
trying to help you.
Yeah, well you can help me. But wait, what'd you want?
I was wondering if you could lead us to that tower.
Roll me a persuasion check.
God damn. God damn.
So you chose the oldest tree, also the most senile tree.
That was a 20, a dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Oh, okay. The tower. Like, the one where he who shall not be named is from.
Ah. So where is it? How far away are we?
Well, it's in the middle of the country past the fog.
The fog?
Yeah, the fog.
What's the fog?
It's the fog that tries to keep everything out.
Is it so it's magical fog?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So what I'm trying to pick my words carefully. What is causing you guys pain? That's what I want to know. Do you know what is hurting you?
The mans.
Who's the mans?
The dude, the guy in the middle of the forest.
In the tower.
Yeah. In the fog.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there any more information you can give me about any of this?
Yeah. Your friend's a dick.
Why is he a dick?
Cause he's stepping all over my friend.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Kurt, you okay? Yeah. Good. Good, he didn't hurt Kurt. If he
Okay.
hurt Kurt, I have to hurt him.
I'm sorry.
Damn right.
I didn't think it was causing that much distress. I will let him know not to step on the trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
The trees are alive, by the way.
Yes, that's why I decided to talk to you. I was actually aware of it.
Past the fog, mostly dead. Unless they're cursed treants and then the bad news.
Okay, yes.
Uh-huh.
We don't want to fucks with the treants.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
I'm going to walk away now.
Why? Don't leave me.
What do you want? What can I do for you? What can I do for you right now?
Get this dog off me.
You want? How about you want a song? You want a song?
Were you the one shaking the forest? Making that thing pop?
Yes.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna play a little boogie.
Roll me a performance check.
Yo, I am got this.
Can I ask if they're anywhere near the one that Eldritch blasted 4 times the other night?
No. I mean, you can ask. I'm not gonna tell you.
I just wanted to speak with Plansum as he walks by that one.
Hey.
23.
You play the funkiest beat you can. Idiot. You play the funkiest song. You don't know how you're making this music with this pick, but this pick is altering it to exactly what you wanted.
Okay, yeah.
And you roll with advantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's just everything just feels right, and it almost feels like you're bouncing off the influence of the tree. And he is he's grooving. You see all of the trees actually kind of like.
Okay, well I'm gonna holler back.
And you guys see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler back to you. Be like, I'm getting us some mad brownie points with these trees, man.
Damn right. He's laying it down thick.
What the hell is this guy doing over here?
I cannot tell you. They look like they're communicating.
Are the
He's-
trees around me
speaking to a
Okay,
tree.
good. Can I hear this at all?
I think so.
Okay.
With the
He's-
ocean and the waves and everything.
Is he trying to seduce
So-
that tree?
Sir,
Possibly.
what direction should we head, or should we just follow my friend's instincts for this funky?
Is that the one that smells like shit?
Yes.
Yeah, no, he knows where to go. And that robot does too, on the way.
Seducing the tree? Playing music?
I'm not seducing the tree. Okay, thank you so much for speaking with me.
Anytime.
As the last thing you hear before you cut off the spell is them screaming.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, guys, I found some things out.
That voice was terrible on my lungs.
Alright.
So,
I'm
here's what
looking
we
at
got.
you with like utter shock.
Yeah, this is just like I do this all the time. Like this is super cash for me. Okay, so the trees did say they know what that tower that you dreamt about is. It's real, and they said that you would know how to find it. The other thing, though, there is some kind of mist in here, and I don't know if it's necrotic or what, but it has killed a lot of the other trees, and we are gonna have to go straight through it. So we should prepare for that.
Okay. Yeah, let's go find Zanis real quick.
Yeah.
And as you guys go to search for Zanis, we will go to break. Hey. I didn't see you there. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Come in. Welcome back.
As we dive back in to our world of doom and gloom and angry old trees, we come back to the group advancing towards the clearing. So, I mean, you've been up the whole time, but Gin just started moving around. As they're on kind of the walk here, you just started moving around. Your octopus poofed. So he's not around anymore, so it's just been you and Gin, as he's been like writing stuff in the clearing.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
So, after you open this,
Uh-huh.
if I were to go through it, could I come back? Or would it...
Yeah. Are you familiar with the Feywild? Like the time dilation thing?
I've heard of it, I'm not familiar.
No, just be warned. Going in there, a day in there is like a few weeks out here.
We're talking about like 1 to 14 ratio.
Depends on the area you're in the Feywild. I mean, a day in there could be a year out here. Could be considerably less. It depends on whose realm you're in, I guess. Sometimes it's just a day in there is like 3 days out here. Sometimes it's slower in there.
Alright then.
It just depends on whose domain you're gonna be in. Which I can't really choose. It's kind of whoever lets me closest to where I want to be. No. Oh. As you see, Gin is writing kind of like a large, it's like a 20-foot circle, or like a 15-foot circle, and he's drawing him. He seems to be having like charcoal. He's like spilling salt and like all putting like all this stuff. He's like taking things off of him, crystals, like dust, crystal dust covering the area. Yeah, he's doing a lot right now. So, what do you guys do? Your party has approached you, and again, Hemawheelie in tow, and Bubs. Don't forget.
Good morning. What's going on out here?
I think he's just getting everything ready.
So, what's your plan once he does this?
Well, I think I'll step through, take again to see if anybody shows up. At most an hour, and then I'll...
Do you want us to go in with you?
That'd be preferred because there is a tendency for time in the Feywild to differ from time here.
Okay.
So I would rather you guys go through with me, so that way you guys aren't sitting here for the next like 3 days.
So here's the thing. He got a vision of a tower. I talked to the oldest tree. I'm just gonna. Can we just say I fill him in on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you have to.
You didn't
imitate.
You didn't talk to a tree that I shot, did you?
No.
Okay, that's probably a good thing.
I don't think he knew that those two were connected, or he probably would have let me know.
Yeah, no, I may or may not have thrown 4 Eldritch Blasts into a tree last night. It was after Nagi showed up. It was...
Gotcha. You were a different man.
Happens a lot anymore.
Anyways, the sense of urgency, I think, towards that tower. I'm trying to debate what we should do first.
What is at the tower? Do you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
And the tree said there was someone there?
Not someone, but something that's hurting the forest.
Do you know what that is?
If I had to guess, it's my father.
Oh. Good. Well, So here's the thing. That sounds incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, this is also incredibly dangerous, but
Yeah, I've never heard anything good
I
about
think
the Feywild.
I think we're just picking our incredibly horribly dangerous at this point.
Well,
see, we have poison A. Poison
all right.
B. They're
Can I finish the thought before you all just run over me? Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
What I was trying to say was that, yeah, it sounds dangerous. However, yes, everything that we are going to do on this continent in general is going to be dangerous. Viztalk is known for being very closed-minded. They don't let people in. We all know that whenever we do go there, it's going to be a mess. We now know... I don't know what the fuck is going on. You pretty much are screwed here. You have to come last because your country is landlocked from us. We have no way there without going through one or the other. Not last, but you at least have to go second, because we have to go through one or the other to get there.
well, we're already going through one at least, so
Well, that's what I'm saying, is we can get there.
I'm listening.
So it's really a pick your own poison of which do we think is going to be... Which one is going to grant us greater boons to deal with the next one? Because whatever we do first, we want to make sure that we come out of there in good shape.
Hey, Dad.
I'm working.
Quick question.
He sets down this powder. Yes.
Which do you think we have a better chance of surviving? The tower in the middle of Ulfheist? Or the Feywild? Where he wants to go?
I wasn't even saying the Feywild. I was saying I'm not staying in the Feywild.
Based on how most things have gone since I joined up with you guys, I have a feeling there's an 80% chance we're going to be there for a while.
I have zero intention on staying there more than an hour.
Again, based on just how things have gone so far.
He's got a point.
Him a wheelie?
Suck my dick.
Did you already give him a soul?
No. And he picks up the powder
The
and gives...
fact that I have his control and he can still talk to me like this.
Yeah, you can shove that control rod up your...
It's a feisty one.
Yeah, no shit. Anyway. I was more trying to say that we should be comparing the dangers between Viztalk and the tower. Because I genuinely... There's no knowing what's going on in Viztalk, which is why I was going to ask him about it. We have literally zero information.
So what's up with this talk?
Dink. What?
Do you know anything about this talk?
It's a shit show. It's like some of the brightest minds in all of existence got together, sucking each other's dicks off. I'm not a morning person, I'm sorry. Okay. Yes, Viztalk is a sort of oligarchy from the brightest minds in all of history. Recent history.
So, the quest that I've been given by multiple people, I guess, because the benefactor told me about it, but Chalaka said go. There's a ziggurat under the city of Demare.
Okay, that's near the capital. That's like an archaeological, like, dig site-ish. I only know because it's where my portal is. One of them. What? Can I help you?
Could you get us there?
But then you gotta go through... If you survive, yeah.
Survive what?
I gotta get you there. The closest portal is... And he looks to the left.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What are we surviving exactly? Like, just the travel?
Yeah, you gotta get through the Iron Crucible.
Oh. Which one do you think is more dangerous? Trying to enter Vistalk in this plane?
I don't know, can you swim through lava?
Nope.
We're entering in this plane, alright.
He goes back to what he was doing. Then answer the question. I wasn't even thinking.
One more question. Do you know anything about the mist that is cursing this forest?
He grabs a rock. Hey. Yep. Uh-huh. So, you know anything about this mist? I don't know how to explain it. No, the one in Ultham. Okay.
I am genuinely fucking impressed right now.
So, okay. Alright. Okay, love you too. Bye. Okay. So.
I just do a little. Because I think it's really cute that you love someone.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so essentially the fog is supposed to be some sort of protection from divination magic.
Gotcha.
It's some very powerful shit, and apparently it keeps a lot of the things that you can cast Liam's tiny hut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does that, but on a big scale.
Okay.
Kind of helps you decide what comes in, what goes out. You can fight through it. It's just a bitch and a half.
Okay.
At least that's what she said. So.
Thank you.
Yep. Picks up his bag again. Goes back to. And these are like super intricate. Like the more you look at them because you're like, ooh, interesting. No. It's like you're a fourth grader and you're looking at calculus. It is like. It's like it is insane how intricate.
I'm sketching the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Not right.
No.
I mean, you can roll me a sleight of hand check, and yeah.
That's not terrible. It's like the 5th 13 I rolled it. It's a 17.
You can have like a fourth grader trying to sketch down calculus, but like with graphs included.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, like when I don't mean just the letters and stuff, because each one it's like trying to read Japanese. Each one can mean the kanji can mean completely different things depending on how it's oriented. So yeah, or hieroglyphs, however you want to justify it. It's a lot. So
Nice.
you do have a decent sketch. You know it's off. You can just tell like this is the big leagues. You could possibly get there. Just need a lot of help on the way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. But
That's it.
go up back to his bag.
So, I guess it's up to you all. I feel like I've made a lot of calls recently.
Actually, I'm gonna go with you on this. I've decided I trust your judgment right now.
This talk or the tower?
I'd like to go to the tower, but I'm worried about what will happen to DeGale.
Specifically to Gale?
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one.
Because of the...
Yep.
Yeah, also known as the RAR. Yeah.
RAR
That's an
XD.
excellent way
Also
of
known as a RAR. Yeah.
Do the RAR.
Stay fierce.
I'm pissed you didn't laugh. That was funny.
To the tower.
The tower.
Alright.
The tower will be.
So it shall be.
So, you're gonna lead us there?
Do my best.
Alright.
And towards the end of this conversation, he puts down the bag and starts doing an incantation. As it is some of the most guttural noises mixed with like Mongolian throat singing
Same.
you've ever heard. Literally like boulders like crunching against each other.
What's the language? If it's primordial or abyssal, I can understand it.
So part of it is primordial,
Okay.
but most of it's in Terran, which is why you would catch some of it with primordial. It's like knowing the base language.
Sure.
But he is casting it in Terran.
Okay.
As I would like everyone to roll me a d20, please.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
10% of that.
2,
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
I had an aneurysm trying to figure that out. Okay.
Don't ask him to...
Crowe. -1. 19.
Okay.
Damn.
So, you all take a step back as your hands start to move on their own, and you step forward
Oh no.
as you start helping. As he's starting the incantation, your hands move and rip the portal open. I would like you to roll me 3d12, please. As
11, 7, 9.
Jesus. As you instantly rage as he starts the incantation, sprint forward with blinding speed and rip this portal open, and you see fire start to lick his body as he completely yanks this air. Nothing was there, and then all of a sudden you see these like astral like sparks start to shoot out as he rips it open. The fire plane shunted away, and you guys are staring at absolute nothingness, eternal nothingness, and then it quickly shoosh over to this forest, this very, very light forest. It looks nothing like this. The trees around here are lively, but it's still gloomy and dead, where these trees are bright. These trees are insane, very familiar to you. Insanely bright and almost happy. So for you three, if you haven't seen the Feywild, this is the first time you've ever seen actual greenery that doesn't look like it's always kind of browning and starting to turn into fall. As it appears, you'll take 27 damage
Ow.
as you
Ow.
helped force this spell to happen as your body started to move on its own. You figured out if the things are in place, you might be able to do this again. But only if you learn how to copy that. So with leyline magic infused with the know-how to cast the spell, you may not need to be high level to do it. You just may need help.
I
So
think I've been writing everything down.
So, you rip it open, and you now have control of your body again. As he's again is just kind of like looking at you like this, like kind of stealing my thunder there.
I just kind of like step away back, like kind of shocked.
Your
Look at my
hands are almost infused with the elemental plane of fire, as they're like flames are licking your fingers, not burning though. As they quickly cool and almost like leaves start to cover, as that is the last plane that you touched. Oh, you're not rocks? Oh, that makes sense. Got it. Great job. You did so good.
Huh. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I was casting the spell.
Your incantation was.
Yeah. He did the cool thing. I get it. Anyway, yeah. The last plane you touched, that's what your pads will look like. Anyway. Ta-da! Now for you. And he turns around to Hemo Wheelie.
Yeah, what about it?
Okay. Am I gonna regret this?
Absolutely.
Come sit down. And he starts just talking to him. They start to just have a conversation, and it's almost like a therapy session. He's like, okay, what makes you happy?
I like shiny things. I like my friends. I like my wheel.
It's a good wheel.
It is a good wheel. It's really good.
Okay. So, what would you say drives you?
My wheel.
Alright.
Zanis may have made an exit during this.
Through the portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
You what? What did you just say?
Mm-hmm. Zanis may have taken a walk.
Cool. So they're having a conversation, as you'll notice. Did you use stealth?
Yes. He didn't want to steal him Wheelie's thunder.
Okay.
He didn't stealth very well though. That's still not bad. +7, so it's 15.
15. What's everyone's passive perception?
It's usually high. Mm-hmm. I told you I was leaving anyway.
11.
11.
Alright. You guys are kind of enraptured by this conversation.
I'm writing it down, baby.
Yep.
19.
You notice that Zanis is starting to go through the portal by himself. Okay. Do you do anything? Okay. Then, as they're having this conversation, like I said, it continues to be a therapy session. He's trying to get an idea of what kind of soul to infuse with him. But at the same time, the questions that he's answering keep stumping Gin. Like he stops. He straight up stops at one point and just goes, just sits there for a few minutes. Just that constant like furrowed brow, visual, not frustration, because frustration is definitely there, but definitely like he doesn't know what to do here. Yeah, I don't know what to do here.
Why?
He seems like he already has a soul. Like, he has a personality. I guess that can be programmed. He has a function, which is his waypoint. I guess I can...
Could you make him smarter?
I could do that. How about... Okay, alright, big man.
Yeah.
So it looks like You already have a soul. Congrats. Do you want an upgrade?
Explain.
Okay, so...
I stole that from you.
Okay, so I can make you smarter. I can give you some power.
Yeah?
You want to help your friends?
Yeah?
Alright, so how about I get you... I'll let you tap into some of my magic.
Oh. But I help my friends?
Yeah.
And that's it? I don't really owe you anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Let me work my magic. And for the next 20 minutes, he's gonna start just like throwing an incantation down. Because you see, your pact, you don't see this, so you wouldn't know. Your pact, very simple. It was very much yes. That's all you had to say. Mm-hmm. He's not giving him a pact.
He's just doing this?
He's just doing like some sort of incantation. He seems to be blessing him somehow. As he's doing this, you guys kind of like, from time to time, just look around. Zanis is gone.
Where did he go?
Through the portal.
Why didn't you say anything?
You know, it's a great question.
God damn it.
Wait, how did you guys miss that? As Bubs pipes up.
Bubs, I don't want to hear it from you right now.
I'll go bongo. What are you guys do?
We have to go after him. He could have been... We don't know how different the time is.
If he's smart, he stays next to the portal. If he's dumb, he goes with Verora.
This is the dumbest intellectual
I was
I've
gonna
ever
say, he's the world's dumbest smart guy. What do you mean? Literally the world's dumbest smart guy.
He's known Zanis for maybe 24 hours.
Sorry. We have to go in after him. He's gonna get stuck there.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Bubs pipes up.
Bubs, are you gonna go retrieve him?
Hell no. That's scary.
Well, then what do you mean if you have anything to say about it, Bubba?
Well, I have nothing to say about it, but if I did...
I'm just gonna pat him on the head.
Bum bum. Thanks. You have nice pats.
If I had a nickel.
I might have one. He pulls out a silver from his blob, like inside.
I take it, pocket it. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy with my Dulcimer and try to get you to fucking come back.
What do you play? Gary, come home.
Yeah. Literally. No. It's probably something just really fucking annoying to get him to answer me. So it's like, this is a song that never ends. And I know you're asking to hear it. Just over and over and over again.
These sound waves penetrate interplanar portals.
Ha. So, as you walk into the portal, you look around and the greenery is almost exactly how you remind it, or how you remember it. It's beautiful, it's breathtaking, it smells immaculate. There's all sorts of critters around. It's peaceful. And this is what you remember.
I plop my ass down. I'm not the dumbest smart guy in the world. I'm fucking sitting right here.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. So you sit there. And you sit there.
I'm just waiting to see when he shows up.
Okay. And you just keep sitting there. How long do you sit there?
I told them all to come through whenever it was done, so.
Mm-hmm. What are you guys doing?
I'm also trying to send out mental messages because I know that there's like weird shit goes on in Feywild. They all have a weird connection to the fucking plane.
Mm-hmm.
And since Nemea is an archfey, I'm just kind of like, maybe this will work. I could send out thoughts to the Chalaka motherfucker. Maybe we could send out thoughts to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to do that too.
Okay. You're just thinking out loud, or in your head, as you do.
So I'm not getting anywhere with this thaumaturgy.
You don't know. You can't hear it. You guys are fucking annoyed. Gin's literally got like pebbles in his fucking ears.
We can't just leave him in there.
Yeah, we can.
Bubs!
I'm kidding.
I'm not.
I thought you liked him.
He doesn't control me anymore.
He's right. I do. Sorry, I have a controller now.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
As you
It's alright.
as you remember the mental connection, he now has all of your memories too.
And I broke the controller.
Roll me a strength check.
It's not gonna be great. Sir, will you stop while I'm right there? 19.
No. It's like trying to bend like a steel pipe.
What's that thing made out of? I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
20.
30?
30.
Okay. I was like, did you critical fail?
No.
Same thing. No, it's not moving, not budging.
Interesting.
Give me a shot. Dunk. I control him now. No, I'm kidding. he takes it out and goes,
Will is being traumatized right now. He just had his memories, not his memories.
and he walks over to Gen. Can you
Touch it.
grabs it?
No! Emo wheelie, no!
He tries to break it. Slight curve, that's it.
If I had a nickel.
He hands it back.
Are you trying to break it?
No.
Damn it. Hey, Mobility.
Yeah.
Want to try to break your own controller?
Dunk. Falls. Grabs it. And tries to bite it. Okay.
Nothing.
He goes, I know, it's like a cigar.
Oi. How's it going?
Can you open your mouth? Did you just get it stuck?
No. Why would you say that?
Are you sure?
Do you need
No.
help?
No.
Hey, Mobility, can you bend down, please?
Hey, yo.
You don't control me anymore.
Do you control yourself?
Yeah, and I'm bending down because I want to, not because you told me to.
And he bends over to you. It is stuck. It is stuck. I want everyone to, now that you've seen the genie struggle with it, I want everyone to roll me a history check real quick.
Do you want me to make one? Because I did hold the control for a while.
No, you can make one.
Seven.
22.
9.
15.
Alright, so you two, this is metal, for sure. You recognize it looks like stories you've heard of Shadowbark,
Okay.
which are fey trees that have pierced into the Shadowfell through planar portals and created insanely strong and durable items. You see the same thing, but because the genie bent it, you guys see underneath it, and there seems to be this kind of like bright silver material underneath it. Roll me another history check, since you guys can see it now. 14?
I rolled the exact same.
21.
So, shiny metal. It's definitely magical. This is mithril underneath.
That was honestly my first guess.
Zanis punching the air right now.
Why yada?
Mine.
Yeah. And he sits back up.
I didn't let go.
So,
Like a hand in his mouth. And the controller. Don't bite down, please. Let me down, please. No.
He got bit. Your hand, as like he was doing this at one point, hand in a car door as it's like 12 damage.
Please let me down.
Oh, boom.
Thank you. Ouch.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Oh, he was saying I can keep my voice or I can change it.
your voice?
Uh-huh.
I like your voice.
Oh.
Well, regardless of what you do, it's gonna be a little muffled if you've got that thing.
Yeah, you should reach
Stuck
both
in
hands
there.
in there, try to pry your jaw open. I have a feeling it won't hurt.
But I feel like it looks cool.
It's just a little hard for me to understand you, and I do enjoy our conversations.
Oh.
Deception check.
I'm going to do.
I was about to say, you lying
Wait,
sack of shit.
Can I do a persuasion check with my last comment?
Oh yeah.
14.
Yeah, you beat him. He's not very insightful.
Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
Oh yeah. So with you saying that and him like pretty much believing you, but then you kind of inspiring him as a new friend,
You know, you guys are worth it.
and he just grabs the bar and just as his mouth, and there's a chip.
Like a tortilla? Shit.
You mean tortilla?
Tortilla?
Alright. Thank you.
You look great.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it.
I still think
What?
I still think we should go after him.
Seriously?
What do you think?
I mean, I want to finish my thing.
And he sits back down again.
I thought they were done.
No, apparently there's a lot to this. Sorry.
You're fine.
Do you want to wait
Sitting there.
that to be done, or do you just...
How long is this going to take? I directed that at the...
I mean, an hour. And we're like 20 minutes in.
Okay, let's wait for this and then go. Do you think we should... I think time is of the essence.
I mean, you guys can just go in. I'll be here for the next 40 minutes. Maybe after if you're nice.
That would be much appreciated.
Bub sits over and starts playing the bongos next to him.
I'll be here.
Shall we?
Sure.
Fuck it.
I like fuck it mode.
After about after about like, so you actually haven't been sitting there that long.
I was gonna say, I feel like
It's been like 45 seconds. And they walk through.
What the fuck?
well, that didn't take very long.
What the fuck, dude?
What?
Why'd you just wander in without us?
I just wanted to be in here in case somebody showed up.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I didn't move.
Oh my god.
I just sat right here.
Oh my god.
For 20
What?
minutes.
It's been 45 seconds.
It's been 20 minutes.
Oh, well, there's the time thing.
What is that?
Everyone make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm not
I'm not good at those either.
I'm bad at those.
16.
Not bad. 14.
Same.
6.
Good night.
Fuck! Wait. I don't know if I can be. Can't be forced to sleep by any means.
It's not asleep.
What the fuck?
Good night.
What?
Good night.
The fuck does that mean, motherfucker?
It means good night. You're unconscious. You're not asleep.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Welcome to my world. So, as you all hear this tune and it starts to sway all of you, what's the nicest smell you all know? What's your favorite smells? Lavender, air,
Raw meat.
raw meat. Is it snow?
Smell of bark.
Bark?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like leather or some sort.
I thought it was gonna be like the dew of the Orange Mountains, something like that.
You fucking bitch.
Gale's definitely like a citrus girl.
That's accurate.
Gale loves citrus.
Definitely like orange.
Orange.
Or, yeah, orange and like lemon are real.
Ooh, perfect.
From the Orange Mountain. Got it.
That, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the area where you're from, so.
Yeah, but like, I never smelled it growing up.
Yeah.
That was
No, this is the first smell of freedom.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. As you all smell this, your senses become overwhelmed, and you hear a low chuckle.
So are we awake now?
That's the last thing you hear before you're fully unconscious.
There's just like,
You don't have the strength to put up a single.
fuck! I can't even do my last sign of fucking
Nope.
defiance.
As you all awaken
Shit.
instantly.
That's
Everything is very warm. Everything's very, very warm. You all are tied up, bound. The water around you. Oh, you're in water. You're in a liquid. There's vegetables in the liquid. You're all around each other.
Oh, we're just two.
You're in a giant cauldron. A giant cauldron
Oh, shit.
that is 30 feet tall. You are standing in it, and about halfway, you can almost reach halfway. If you reach your hands up, as
I cast fly on myself.
sure you do. It has somatic components, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't move your hands.
Oh, what
Your,
the fuck?
your hands are bound.
Oh, fuck off!
I cast.
Misty step.
I cast.
Misty step. Is it somatic?
Nope.
It's just verbal?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Levitate on
That,
myself, I believe.
that really sucks that your mouth is also gagged.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Weird. It's like these are fey creatures who are prepared for this. As
No.
Ah!
No, not the natural one. I thought it was like.
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Well, at least we can hold our breath.
Yes.
So this comes to the grim realization that he has a way to get out of this.
Uh-huh. Sure he does.
Or he thinks he does.
You start to hear a lot of laughter, a cacophony of laughter just surrounding all of you, echoing in this cauldron. It's not boiling hot yet, but it's getting there as you all awaken quickly.
So our hands are bound. Or
Hands bound, fingers together.
Okay.
So you're bound kind of like this. Your feet are also bound. Your mouth is gagged with rope.
What are we bound with? We're just rope?
It's rope here. It's rope just about everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start trying to grind through the rope with my teeth.
I would also like to do
Roll me strength checks for both of you.
that. Damn, I'm rolling so bad tonight.
16.
This is like not normal rope. You don't know what this is made out of, but this is like almost like biting through steel. Like this is some hard ass twine, whatever this is.
What else is in the stew?
There's vegetables. There's meat. There's raw meat. There's all sorts of just like herbs and spices.
I'm just doing the thoughts there you get, but now it's panicked.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the man, please!
Roll me a D100.
Fuck!
Oh wait, Nemea? Never mind. You're good.
Oh, I just leave it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is my glove still on?
Yes,
Crystal.
it is.
I want to ask you for help.
Okay. And are you doing anything?
I'm trying to be as physical as I can be and trying to break whatever's on me.
Okay. You're just doing it with like
Yeah,
your hands.
I'm
You're not.
carefully observing everybody else.
Okay.
If nobody else seems to...
Roll me a history check.
I don't know. Fucking thing, that's a nat one.
Damn. Okay.
How
Can-
tight is everything?
There's this much room, like you couldn't fully open your hands,
Got it.
but you can get it to like here. So like you can kind of like if you wanted to grab like a carrot or something like that, you can do that, but that's as much as you can reach. You just can't like actually get like nimble. You can't extend them.
Right.
These are fake carrots, right?
Sure.
Is there any chance that they're like? Can I do an Arcana check to see if I know anything about the magical qualities of any of these vegetables?
Roll me a d20
Just a regular D20.
with history, please.
Got it.
If I notice within 30 seconds that nobody else is having any success at escaping,
17.
I will...
So you know vegetables from the Fae can give you weird abilities sometimes, depending on where they're plucked from, but most of the time they're normal. They're actually softer for some reason. Vegetables are very soft in the Fae. But you do, for some reason, remember that DeGale made a knife apparate from his boot.
Yes, that's what that was gonna be my next thing. If
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know,
Yeah.
I was gonna like motion to you, your boot.
Insight check. Okay.
I guess I'm gonna try to open it.
Yeah.
Or,
Oh wait, you have to say the command word, don't you?
so.
Is there any way I could use sleight of hand to open it?
Yeah. Open sesame, but even though I'm gagged, so.
It's just not going through. It's at, so that's going on. This you've been trying to gnaw through this at this point. So you're about to get to your thing. What are you doing?
Does it look like anybody else having any success?
With the gnawing through, no. And then as soon as they're doing that thing,
I reluctantly transform.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Can I use minor illusion? Because it's at will, because it's a cantrip, to make a scream sound that is open sesame.
It's only he would be able to do that, and you can't get the spell out
Darn
because
it,
of how you're gagged and bound. So as you're about to turn into it, you channel the gauntlet.
Do rock.
So as you do that,
It's really nice.
And we have all our gear on, right?
I'm assuming.
Yeah, you have all your gear on. Oh wait, no, you don't.
What do we have on?
You don't have any of your weapons on you.
Am I clothed?
Barely. You have your veil. And you have like your undergarments, but any armor was stripped off of you.
Sorry, we have my boots on. Or are they just...
The boots are fine. They taste like leather. They're fine. They're not that picky. As you do, your gauntlet almost like shatters the rope and your left hand as you feel a rake, and out of it you'll see fire start to emit, and you're going to burning hands your own hand as you rip a hole in reality, and the gauntlet casts burning hands. So you're gonna take 10 damage, and then 12 on top of that from the gauntlet ripping through and casting the spell as it releases you from it, and you're starting to melt into the soup.
All right.
As black ichor is starting to spread throughout the soup, completely engulfing you guys, as it feels like now you're walking through like oily sludge, and it's starting to move in and out around you. You can feel Zanis's like movements whenever he moves. He's literally encapsulating you.
I am disgusted.
I am equally disgusted. And
Caine will remember
and I
this.
have the thought, like, this had better not be his dick. It better not be his fucking dick.
As the ropes will fade away from him and kind of like sit around and like float like spaghetti, and yours will start. You can start to shred them now with the gauntlet.
Cool.
I will try and help both of them. I'll try and help him.
As you're moving around, the sludge is starting to animate, and it's starting to like, basically, you're a walking sludge ball right now.
Oh, this is gross.
I'm going to take a piece of the rope that stripped off of you, right?
You're
I'm helping them, yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So who are you helping first?
Who's closest to me?
It would be him.
Yeah, that would be helping Gale.
Yeah. As you start to help Gale, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just gonna try and pull it off of his mouth, knowing that he has the knife.
Okay. Yeah. So he will get. It does hurt, and you start to get like burns around your neck as it's tight, as it finally gets off. As you do that, you get sludge all over your mouth. You get Zanis sludge all over your mouth.
The sludge ball pukes.
And now it's green, he's starting to mix in, and it's this like atrocious liquid. You're literally walking in a porta potty.
To get out of this, I cast fly myself.
Okay. Just yourself?
Can I do multiple people?
You'd have to cast at a higher level.
You upcast it.
I don't know if you have that spell slot available.
What level is fly at?
It's a 3rd level spell.
Then no, I can't cast it.
Yeah, with my hands tied, so I'm trying to cut it free.
Yeah. You can get through with the knife. It's the silver knife. It goes right through like blah. As you will completely shred this. Your gauntlet is just carving through it, and you're in control, so you don't get hurt. He can do it without hurting you. As yes, you can cast fly.
I fly up and I look for my fucking opponent.
Okay. As you do, you see about 25 red caps. These are goblins with red, like, Santa Claus hats sitting down, like they're dripping with blood. You see them actively carving up other creatures. They're literally going as they're like fighting each other for who gets to go first.
Gotta go.
So you go.
Is there a safe spot to get out?
Was there? I don't know. Was there a window?
Roll me a perception check.
That's good. 23.
It's they're everywhere. You saw them in the trees. You saw them like on the ground. You saw them like one was tearing another one's throat out. But there's so many. You counted 23 around, probably just on the ground. You don't know how many are in the trees. What do you do?
There's at least 25. We're just gonna have to make a break for it.
See, I'm not in great shape right now.
I will carry you.
What if
I don't need that. I can carry one of them.
What if
Okay.
Which way did you see a way out at all?
No, it would just no.
What if we
It's
cast
wrong.
levitate on the pot, tip the stew over? If it's a 30-foot high cauldron, boiling liquid is gonna spill out everywhere.
It's not boiling yet.
But hot liquid pouring all over.
I'm just letting you know it's not boiling, so it's not hurting you yet.
Thank you.
It's getting there though. It's getting real hot. It's
Yeah.
still real warm.
Will that work? If it works, it works.
I think that could work.
Okay, well, we need to get out of this.
Yes.
Okay, fuck it. I cast levitate on the cauldron, and so we can all
Okay.
knock against one side. And
Yeah, you cast levitate and nothing really changes, but the immediate heat from the bottom kind of subsides, but it's still very, very warm.
sure.
What do you do?
I think we all
Push.
run to one side and try to.
Alright, so you guys
Balance.
Jack
This
Sparrow.
down scene from
As you guys all not actually, I don't know. Did you guys do it quietly?
Quiet as
actually?
hell.
Yeah. As the sludge is making noise, as you hear past thoughts that you've had, you hear gotcha, you hear Ilun, as you guys all hear these names kind of come out of the sludge. As you hear these all come out of the sludge, almost like a miasma of emotions and memories spilling out of this. The music stops, everything stops, everyone turns to you. What do you do?
I'm gonna look around. Where is our stuff? Where's our stuff? Where's our stuff? That's what I'm looking for.
Roll me a perception check.
I don't trust this dice.
25.
25.
Dirty 20.
19.
Jesus.
We rolled well.
Did you roll, or are you startled by the miasma?
Startled, but I also had an idea.
I like
I had a really probably dumb idea.
Okay.
I just dumped it over the cauldron. I don't think that we're gonna go for broke.
So, 25, you see that there's a large throne, and you see a bunch of like scattered, like bags, like scattered bags that has like some, you recognize your bow. That's actually on top of it. They didn't want to touch it or put it in there, so they carried it with the bag, and you can tell that's probably your stuff. You both see a large throne with a bunch of like weapons and treasure around it. Sitting atop of it on the throne, you see this large red cap that almost looks like it actually looks like more like a fish or a frog. It's a bullywug, for those who know what it is, as this large as this like ear-piercing scream as all the red caps turn, and I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh God.
Crowe.
I got
Never roll good on initiative!
All right.
I have great initiative. I have 13. Not the best. I have a +4, and I still fucked it up somehow.
Okay. 25 through 20.
22.
Nice.
For anyone listening, that is so rare for me.
That is extremely rare.
15 through 20.
16.
15.
Rolled an 8.
Damn.
+7.
It's 16. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember your character's name. All right, and then that, and then 10.
13.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one left.
Yes. And then we have Ring, right? Yep. All right. So after the large, like almost war cry from the bullywug creature, Boldaius, you were the first one to act. What do you do?
I would like to rage.
All right. Congrats. You're angry.
Yeah, I'm gonna get angry, and I want to try and cast Fog Cloud.
Okay. So, you will be able to cast it as you guys see Boldaius get that pump that happened whenever he got the powers, and then you see him start to drip a red mist. Almost like sweat pouring out of him. A red mist is starting to just flow around him as you see the gauntlet start to shine a stark crimson as he reaches down onto the ground, completely tears this floor, and coming up from it you see probably the darkest, deepest ocean you've ever seen, and a large tentacle is reaching towards it, and as it does, a fog cloud starts to appear, encapsulating almost the entire battlefield. So, do you do anything else? Action, bonus action, movement? You will have a plus 15 on top of it because you're raging.
Oh, I can go fast. Like really fast.
Fast.
Okay, did I see an exit before I did that?
They were everywhere. You didn't see an exit. You would have to go through some of them for sure.
Okay.
But you spent your time looking for your shit, right?
Right. Yeah.
So that's where most of your attention was before you cast Fog Cloud.
So like, what was the area like? Was it like a big ass?
It was
room,
a
like,
clearing.
Out in the clearing. Okay,
It was a clearing. No roof. You noticed, you got the 25. You noticed the portal is within sight.
Okay.
It's probably like less than a football field away. So they must have set up camp and been traveling with this thing. So that means something can carry this. This 30-foot tall cauldron. So as the black ooze is, the sludge is everywhere as you rip open the floor, fog pouring out before the tentacle can reach you. What do you do?
How far away is our ship?
It's probably within 60 feet.
60?
Yeah.
I can make that.
Uh-huh.
All of you, stay here.
You will be running out of fog cloud though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. What's fog cloud again? Is it 40 feet diameter? Is it 20-foot radius?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. You can make it there. You'll be outside right in front of the large bullywug. Okay.
Do I make it? Like, do I get my shit?
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
So you sprint past the fog, the sludge like tracking up. You can feel it splashing all over you as you're sprinting forward. You see red caps all look like astonished, all like backwards, like trying to figure out what's going on, and then all the eyes. Everything's looking at you as you sprint, and you're grabbing these like sacks that like potato sacks, like this big, full of shit, as you make eye contact with the large bullywug, and it's just looking right at you, and you see it start to swell as it's its turn. Do you do anything else with your turn?
Where's the portal?
You don't know. You're
Can't see it anymore.
yeah. You were looking for an escape. You were also looking for your shit. You weren't able to find the portal.
Okay. I would like to dash in a different direction.
You've already used your action to cast Fog Cloud.
Oh, that's true. Okay. So 60 feet away was the stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, I've got my shit, right?
Hmm?
Alright.
Well, I mean, what do you mean? You don't have your weapons and you don't wear armor, so. You have like, yeah.
Oh, the weapons weren't with all their stuff.
Oh, they're with the stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
gotcha,
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's all I was really.
The only
looking
thing
for.
outside of the bags, though, is the bow. But
The
they,
bow?
yeah, that's the only thing outside of the bags.
Okay. I would try and put it around me, but if I couldn't get to it, not the worst thing. You know.
I'll let you roll me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Why not? I'll be fair. Rolls a natural 1. 13. You can get 2 of the bags. You can get the bow. You can get. I'd say you can actually get all the bags in one, but you won't be able to get the bow with it. You would have to basically wait your turn before you can grab it. But it won't be a full action. It'll be free action. It's a great question.
What the fuck, gang?
Is that it? Got all the bags in one hand, and the bow is the only thing left on, like, unless you're picking up with it, but you won't be able to secure it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll just use the rest of my 5 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then I will yell to them. We need to go now. I might be in trouble though.
So that's the first time you've ever heard Boldaius say that.
Right.
As you hear behind you, as the large bullywug is expanding and is going to try and jump on you. I would like you to roll a contested strength check, please.
What's your strength?
That's decent.
He rolled low. You do have advantage, you're raging. You did roll low.
That is true.
But he's real fucking strong.
21.
By 1.
Wait, can I give him?
I
a
beat him
bardic
by 1 or
inspiration?
You
lost
beat
by
him by 1.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was ready. I was ready to sing your fucking praises, man.
As you hear him go, more treasure! And you hear rah, as the legs completely snap against the throne, kicking it completely off and barreling towards you, and it shoulder checks you before he can fully grab you. And as he does, you feel this thick slime start to hit your body, and you're gonna take damage. It's poison damage.
You rolled low. Still roll a 20.
He said his strength was ridiculous.
Strong.
9 poison damage, if that matters. As it's almost acidic initially, as it starts to like corrode your body. As he turns to you and he goes, more treasure! And it'll go to your turn.
Alright, so sensing I have made an error in my decisions, again, Zanis is going to attempt to use whatever the fuck that was to his benefit, as he's going to take the majority of his mass and fly up above this fog cloud. Up to you if you'll let me do this, but I would like
Tell me what you want to do.
I want him to look like an angel, but goo.
You don't have wings, sir.
I don't have wings, but I want his fucking stupid.
Silhouette.
What because you're saying you wanted to use his form to do this?
Yeah. I just want to look like it. I don't want them to be functional.
Roll me a d20.
I don't like that. That ain't good. It's a 5.
No. You are too disgusted by any of this that you're doing right now to be able to. You kind of notice, though, you're beginning to accept this, even though you're disgusted by it. But because you're so disgusted by it, you can't alter your form like you want to because you reject this actively. And so you kind of fly up as this goo is just falling off you as you rise
Okay.
up.
Well, I will still try to use the miasma or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, the giant gunk.
To make my voice more like
Okay.
echoey. And I'm going to shout in deep speech, you dare attack a servant of Trelaka.
Okay. So as you start to hear vibrations going all around, as everything around you, because that's what deep speech sounds like. It's just tonal. As the red caps all just continue to be feral, it doesn't seem to have any impact.
And I would like to Eldritch Blast the fuck out of the motherfucking bullywug.
Okay. Roll me your attacks. So 2 Eldritch Blast beams, please.
First one's a natural 19.
Okay.
Let's go. Second one is 12 plus 8 for a dirty 20.
Okay. That just barely hits.
That's delightful to hear.
Mm-hmm.
There's 25 damage.
All right. As you say this and everything starts to echo, as you're rising just above the fog cloud, your form starts to like twitch, and then as you drop a piece of sludge, you pick it up and then shoot it into the ground immediately, and then from the fog cloud, 2 beams right into the front and to the side of the bullywug, as it almost gets like tossed to a side as it starts to rear up for another attack.
When that happens and I see that I did that, he'll just say in common, and it sounds fucking terrifying because he's.
Mm-hmm.
He just goes, interesting.
Mm-hmm. And then it'll be your turn, sir.
Okay.
Also, I was gonna make him check. Yeah, everybody, I was trying to get everybody to look at me.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a general charisma check.
Not great. I think it's just, mine's just +5, so that's a 10.
Okay. You got, I think, some of their attention. They're all very, all the ones in the trees, you got their attention.
Good.
But the ones like in the fog cloud or near it, no.
I'm going to try to make my way outside of the fog cloud,
In what direction?
towards the portal.
Okay. You can do that. You because you saw it. That was the last thing you saw.
So using 35 feet of movement, can I get outside of the fog cloud?
Yes, because it's a 20-foot radius. So yeah.
Can I see the bullywug?
No, because it'd be on the opposite side.
Okay, cool.
As you sprint out the sludge, you're kicking up onto your skin. As your air generosity self seems to like push some of it aside as it's helping you through this. You are sprinting through, and as you exit the fog cloud, almost in like you're back to reality. You see 3 red caps right there, more in the trees. You see the portal over there with like 4 red caps around it.
Okay.
None of them in melee range, but they're definitely there.
Okay.
Armed with your silver dagger. And as you do, the 3 that are right there go.
They look like they were scared from the silver, or
Scared and angry are very close for these creatures.
Okay.
You can't tell.
um.
Probably both.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame
On.
on one of the red caps.
Dexterity save.
Yep, 13.
Kia. Wow. Fucking 12. It's
Sick.
roll damage, please. That'll be 2d10.
2d8. I wish it was 2d10. 5 radiant damage.
Okay. So, as they both kind of like, the one and like closer to the middle, like closer to you, you kind of focus on. How do you cast your spell? Just point at it.
So that's spell. Yeah, kind of like point at it and just like raise.
So as you start to raise, Vigil's like, that's not my style, and then like shink, like a ray of sunlight just right on top of its head as it like burns the cap a little bit, and it goes. Ah!
Love that.
Anything else?
That is my turn, sir.
All right. The red caps get to go.
This is gonna hurt.
As the 3 that are around you will make attacks on you. Does a what's your armor class?
15.
15.
Yep.
Okay, 2 will hit you. 1 is exactly a 15, and then 1's 17.
Number 17.
As they're attacking you with daggers. These guys specifically. Where are my d4s? 9 damage as the 3 like pounce up to you, and as one like basically tries to cut your ankles, like tries to hit your Achilles tendon, as you kind of like kick it up. Oh wait, you don't have armor on.
Nope.
Do you have unarmored defense?
Nope. So my AC would actually be 11.
So they all hit you.
Yep.
Shit.
So 7, 9.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Cause what is
It's 10 plus dex.
so AC would be 14.
Okay, so they still hit. Because no, the last one won't hit actually, because I rolled lower for that. Okay, so the 2 that were at the sides jump at you, and they both try to hit your Achilles tendon as you kind of like do like a little like hop skip forward, and then you get the backslash where it goes up your calves. And then the 3rd one tries to like go straight for your sternum, expecting you to be lower, and as it does, you just kind of like pop the elbow out of the way as his hat is singed. You can slap his hat off if you want.
Fuck your head.
Do you want to?
If you don't take this opportunity to be a petty motherfucker, I'm gonna be upset.
Upset Gary. Upset him.
Kind of just like want to like snatch it off him.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Let's use nat 20 that.
Yeah.
As you do, so like you kind of like snap it out of the way, and as you do, you like kind of like throw an elbow, and so you'll do. What's your strength?
0.
Oh, cool. You do 1 damage as you kind of like pop an elbow, yank it off his head, and as you do, it's